Hey, I'm Kid Adams.
And I'm old mate Nate.
And you're listening to The Late Show on IPL Radio. Alright, we're back. How you doing, Nate?
I'm good. I'm just putting on these glasses that you said you'd never seen me wear previously.
They also make you look very wisdomous.
I am very wisdomous. What are you talking about?
Well, at least you look like you are with those glasses on, so... Winning.
Winning.
What were we chatting about just before? Cashless societies.
Yes.
The mark of the beast.
The mark of the beast is described in Revelation.
Yeah, right. Explain more to me, please, sir.
Do I have to?
All right, don't worry about it then. No, never mind. Carry on.
It's fine. It's fine.
No, what is this mark of the beast?
Mark of the beast is the antithesis to the mark of God, which, you know, I don't know if you're familiar with the story in the Bible.
I've heard of some guy called God.
Yeah, he's pretty famous.
Known
by a lot of people.
What I don't understand is why do people only ever seem to believe tales of the afterlife and things from people that claim to be like pure of spirit or of divine origin? Why not listen to somebody that just says like, hey, I've been thinking about this and I've come to some logical conclusions using a bit of common sense, you know? And people are just like, no, not buying a bit of it. But somebody comes to them saying, I'm from divine origins and I am pure, and they're like, give us your teachings, O wise one. You know? That would be like red flag number one for me.
I guess it's different if they show themselves to you. Like the Messiah is described to be able to have otherworldly powers, right? Being able to raise people from the dead, perform miracles. If someone actually does that,
showing himself to people though, there's laws against that sort of thing.
Well, I wouldn't just.
Oh, you don't mean that kind of showing himself to people?
No, he's not Charlie Sheen.
Right, got ya. All right, sorry, carry on.
So if he shows his actual abilities to perform miracles, as Jesus did in the scriptures, like walking on water, rising, bringing people up from the dead, healing people, you're more likely to be like, okay, show me your teachings. But if it's some guy sitting at a beach claiming to be Jesus, smoking a lot of, you know, I'm the Messiah, you're probably going to be like, yeah, right, mate, you're right.
In your own little lunchbox, you could be the Messiah of your own little world there. Very good. Yeah. No, I get it, but I mean, you'd want some hard evidence.
The Antichrist will come in and perform false miracles.
Oh, is that like some David Copperfield stuff?
That's how a lot of people will perceive it, but then you have people who have come in like Mark Zuckerberg claiming to be able to cure all disease within 100 years.
No, that's like Pete Evans as well. He lost the plot and started saying he had a machine that could cure COVID or something like that. And he was doing pretty good at the start, you know, like the paleo diet's not bad. And then he started going a little bit extremist. And then even his views on the vaccine, some of them were valid. But then saying that you've got something that can cure it's probably not the best idea. He lost a bit of credibility there, so. Yeah. I think you got to be careful which miracles you claim. Well,
the thing is, Zuckerberg is doing it in a lizard form.
Is he? He's one of the lizard people.
Oh, everyone thinks so, yes. But
from the Hollow Earth.
We don't have proof of this, but a lot of people say that he is, yes, from the Hollow Earth. He's a lizard. He's from outer space. He's all that.
Well, no, they're inside the Hollow Earth at the moment, but they travelled here on the moon, and the moon still holds the soul cube where our souls get resurrected to, and they feed off our pain and anguish.
That's right. I remember that now. That
Zuckers is one of those lizard people.
Apparently. So,
man, that's a pretty like elite club. You got to know the special handshakes and stuff.
Maybe he joined.
And it's not even that they can change their skin to look like humans.
No,
it's that there's a special antennae thingy projector on the moon, which projects a hologram over them. So all us normal primate sort of people
just see them as humans like us.
Normal humans. Yes, but they are not. Beware. Anyway, what does the Book of Revelation say about the lizard people?
It doesn't specify on lizard people. However, lizard what they call the Anunnaki, and giants which roam the land, which could
Are they referenced in the Bible, the Anunnaki?
sort of, yeah. I think that's. I don't know. I don't think that. I'd have to fact check this. I'm not really up to date with my Bible scriptures, but they reference otherworldly beings like sons of God in reference to angels or demons. Other worldly beings came down to earth and made children with daughter of man, so which created mutations.
Oh, they mixed the DNA,
and it became
the Anunnaki mixed it and created the Sumerians or something.
Yeah, all the
and they were the first
everything.
race they created to be the slaves of the Anunnaki by mixing their
It's
DNA
interesting.
with
If you actually
primates.
look into it, the story actually has some merit. It ties up on a lot of other stories which people have previously thought to be false, which could very
Now
well
they're
be true.
finding all these Sumerian artifacts and stuff.
And like you think about, every culture in history has a form of the flood in their mythologies, right? And it would make sense if that story is true from the scriptures, and fallen angels came down and had families here on Earth, and which bred the Sumerians, the giants, and whatever else. It would make sense as to why God flooded the entire world, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? It'd make a lot more sense.
Definitely, that's what I would think. If you had too many giants and weird Anunnaki getting around mixing DNA with primates and stuff, I'd be like, we need to just flood this.
Yep.
Or turn it into an ice age, or
that's it.
Something like that. I reckon there's like some good stories in there, eh? Like, I reckon if we could go through all the religions and all the stories, the Anunnaki, the Epic of Gilgamesh, all these sorts of things, the Bible and stuff, we could just cherry pick some bits that are good. We could write a book, Nate.
Make some fictional fantasy based upon true events.
Based upon, religious events that we've cherry picked the interesting parts, put them together, create. We could probably just get a ChatGPT-3 to do it.
I was going to say, J.K. Rowling is listening right now, writing down dot points.
Fictional
story based on real events, and she'll probably make some wizardry type fantasy.
We don't even have to really be creative. We just have to cut and paste, and it should be a guaranteed bestseller. We could make a little bit of moolah out of this religion racket.
We'd end up with a cult.
Definitely.
We'd end up running a cult.
Hey, cults aren't necessarily that bad, eh? As long as they're run right. It's just, there's been a few guys that have given cults bad names because, they want to get people to drink Kool-Aid, or they say that they are the Messiah, or they want to fornicate with everything that moves, and they just ruin it for everyone.
Me and you would come in as these, cult leaders and creators, right?
Yeah.
And it wouldn't take too long before we have a Messiah possibly named Danny claiming to be the Messiah and wanting to sleep with everyone.
That is a possibility. Yeah. Yeah, we'd have to watch out for that, eh?
Definitely.
He could be the anti-Messiah. He could
Yeah,
totally undo all my good work.
There you go. So if you're God, he's Lucifer. If you're Jesus, he's the Antichrist.
Don't give me a God complex.